But I know also, like, you know, I don't know about that time, but in quiet cycles, but there was a time period that brothers were studying a lot of plus degrees.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, can you add on about that? Like, you know, when brothers started adding on like different degrees and whatnot.
Well, see what happened is when Allah was in Madawan, you know, there was brothers that was sitting there with him that was writing degrees. You know what I'm saying? And they would let Allah look at it to, you know, see if they was writing exact. And he said it was right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, brothers was, you know, going through the degrees. It was like Allah will manifest, Allah 360.
Right, I heard those ways. Sex control.
Yeah, sex control, manifestation of the mind. Yeah, well, you know, it was a bunch of them, man. Yeah, the lessons was right. But, man, brothers couldn't come together, you know, in conversation, you know, because they was in different directions. One brother in manifestation of the mind, another brother in about 360. So we started dealing with the 120, like
120 was the foundation.
The 10th degree in the student enrollment.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we could come together, you know, and, you know, the degrees, instead of always saying something different, you know what I'm saying? Brothers not being able to come together at the right angle, you know? So, you know, we start dealing with the degrees so that we can communicate with brothers, you know what I'm saying? Instead of them going and, you know,
into the manifestation of the mind, into sex control,
right.
Or, you know, 360.
Yeah. And they wouldn't even be in the same degree, they'd be in another degree, you know, but, you know, communicating. So we had to bring it together where brothers, you know, came together and, you know, spoke the same language, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, did Allah actually say to leave the plus degrees alone?
Yes.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, he did say that.
Okay. Do you recall that time period though when that happened?
That shit was like, and that degree's like to like going to the late 60s and shit like that. You know, because brothers had to come, you know, together and start speaking, you know, and communicating, because they wasn't communicating in a different degrees like that, you know what I'm saying?
It was more like they were clashing.
Yeah.
Clashing with those degrees.
Yeah.
So, because what I understand from what I was taught is that, you know, Allah came home. When he came home from Madawan, that's when he was like, you know, leave all that alone, you know. But he actually, what I was say, he heard say, burn. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't necessarily mean like literally burn them, like put them in your mind.
He was saying that too. That's who he meant. That's
yeah, right. Whoever you were saying that to, right.
He wasn't saying for the whole nation to go, you know.
If Mecca did this.
To see the entire complete film that these segmented clips come from, join 7 On Demand. Add on with me as we take our media to the next level.